everybody, and welcome to 30 Days of Foundation. Today's foundation is, I would believe, or I think it is, from Asia, or it's an Asia exclusive. It's Chanel's White Essentiel, or Essentiel. It's the light reflecting whitening fluid foundation, SPF 20. I got the sample here, and I have the lightest shade, or I believe it's the lightest shade. It's 05 Beige Ivoire. I believe there is then a number 10, then maybe a 15, and so on. I think it goes in 05 intervals. But anyways, this is the lightest shade. Whoops. Okay, it fell. It's the lightest shade, and I'll be reviewing that one. It is sort of a medium coverage. Maybe you can build it up to medium to full, but not completely full coverage. It has sort of a powdery dry down. It reminds me a bit of MAC Studio Fix Fluid, but much more powdery, if that makes sense. It is really a beautiful foundation. I won't complain about that. The lasting power is pretty decent, and I like how it photographs, but it's extremely dark. Even though it's the lightest shade, and I did a lot of research to find about the shades and blah blah blah, it's extremely dark and extremely yellow. So that was a big disappointment because, well, I'm a sucker for everything that's whitening. I like that idea because I like the idea of having a bright skin and without any hyperpigmentation and so on. So I was expecting that a whitening foundation, not actually whitening, but from a whitening range, would have actually pretty pale shades. I mean, well, might be just my logic, but that's what I thought, and yeah, it was a big disappointment. But anyways, if you're interested, then keep on watching, and if you want all the pictures, the swatches, and more in-depth review and opinion, then click on my blog post, which is in the description box down below. And yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoy the review that's about to come, and I'll talk through with some of my thoughts and whatnot, and also I'll show you 8 hours later how it held up. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Ciao! Okay, so here I'm applying the foundation, and I'm not sure if you can see, but it's, well, it's pretty yellow, at least in my opinion. It's a tad too yellow for my liking. It does look like MAC NC15 in between Studio Sculpt and Studio Fix Fluid, but it will oxidize a lot more once it sets. So that's why you should check the link in the description box, so that you can see actual pictures or on how the foundation looks like against my natural skin. You can see my jawline and my neck, and then you can see foundation on my face, and that will give you a better perspective on the shade, because my camera doesn't capture shades that well. So I'm filming so you can have an idea, and it gives a better feeling to see it live, and how it looks like. It would be a little bit like if you would be applying it, but if you really want a more realistic representation of the shade, then you should definitely check the blog post for this foundation. But anyways, this is a foundation that really has to be worked quickly because it sets due to its sort of semi-powdery finish. It's not really entirely powdery, but you can definitely tell that it has some oil controlling properties. And well, at least for me, it was more of a fresh matte effect, not like powdery matte, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going under my eye with this, which I do not recommend, but I wanted to do it so that you can see more or less the coverage power that it has. Because I know a lot of people apply foundation under their eyes, which, well, if you like it, then good. Anyways, it is pretty yellow. I'm not sure if you can tell, but that looks like a, yeah, pretty much a mask on my face. Pretty yellow, and it's gonna darken more, and gosh, well, I was a bit disappointed at the shade, but not at the foundation. I like the texture and everything, but not the shade. Anyways, I'm gonna basically put the foundation on the rest of my face so you can see in a better perspective, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so here you can see it has oxidized even more. It looks pretty dark. I would say a hair darker than MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC15. You can see it on my hand. It's pretty dark. Well, I'm trying my best. Nah, it's not working. Please go on my blog to check the pictures. But anyways, the foundation in itself is really nice. I really like it and it photographs beautifully, but this is not proper shade for me. Anyways, see you later in about 8 hours and you can see how it has stayed on my skin. Ciao! Okay, so you can see that there is of course some, well, it has disappeared in my T-zone because that's my weak area. But overall, I think that it has a pretty good staying power for a foundation, at least on my skin and on such a hot day, hot and humid day. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you liked it.